Hello. Okay, hang on. Jeez. It didn't crash. Oh wait, I should options. No. Video. Alright, let's get this open. Alright, do we want to do anything fun with this? Any got an idea for a seed we should use? New World 7. Yeah, that happens. I forget to I don't name my worlds, guys. Okay, let's go. So I don't play a lot of hardcore outside of super flat. But I want to change that. I want to get better at hardcore in general. Um, because of the limitations in super flat, I do like. Oh boy. Oh, H, and we're gonna do that. Like the other day, I set up a hardcore world and I started like messing around, and I found a deep dark, and I actually did a pretty good job rating it up until the end, which that's how it always works. Um, you open the wrong chest at the wrong time, and all of a sudden, yeah, you get killed by a sonic shriek. But that's alright. We move on. So we're gonna have to set up. Ooh. Well, there goes any hope of finding sheep. At least I can potentially find wool. Ooh. What is this? What kind of cave is that? Is that like a... Ooh, dripstone. I've also been playing around with modded Minecraft a bit. Blockhart is back up and running ish. Um so I mean it's not like vibrant, but you know, it's fun. So like I had a really hard time downloading the mods, like to the point where like I was just like all but screaming in the Discord, like I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. But we made it work eventually. One of the people said, "Okay, told me to just look for the uh hack directly instead of clicking the link that was provided for the pack," and it worked. Alright, I have a little bit of cobble, a little bit of coal. Worst case scenario, I go hide in a hole for the night. Okay, we're gonna make stone axe and stone pickaxe. This is literally the best way to like get started. By the way, guys, if I wasn't doing this, I would be streaming myself planting wheat with dirt tools. So I feel like we all would prefer this. Okay, so I know that there's a there should be some exposed stone up here, which would have iron. And this would be a safer way to get iron than going into a cave. And faster than strip mining. I do want to get back into the swing of hardcore. At least on streaming. It's hard because my content is best when... Wyvern, hi! My content is best, in my opinion, when I'm interacting with people. Which makes this... It makes hardcore difficult. But I'll figure it out. What are you up to, Wyvern? Uh, doing alright. I might be about to get a job, which is exciting. Because that means I would finally have income. It's like minimum wage, but you know what? I'll take what I can get at this point. Um, how are you? Oh, fuck, polar bear. I'm taking a break from cleaning for like 5 minutes. It was my birthday 2 days ago. Awesome, happy birthday. Fuck, that just reminds me, I need to... My mom texted me this morning saying, well, early afternoon saying, hey, what, tell me what you want for Christmas. So now I had to think about that. Fuck. Probably just gonna ask for a sturdier pair of headphones because these, like, I'm gonna pause the stream. Uh, these are like falling apart, like the little plastic covering is like tearing away. So like in the insides, there's all this like gunk, and I am it's getting on my ears. I need to get something that's a little bit... Oh wait, I have to eat this raw, aren't I? No, wait, I can go. Can't sprint right now. That's okay. It's not scary time. At some point, I want to try a little UHC with someone, but that takes like coordination that I typically do not do well with. All right, yippee! So, what you cleaning, Wyvern? If you don't mind my asking, you don't have to answer if you don't want. Just making chit chat. Okay, basically, I want to find a little bit of iron ore. I did not hear what you said. How is my mic going? My mic should be going and fine. Did you just like miss it or like what? I was asking if you in case you missed it. I was asking what you were cleaning, but you don't have to answer. Your mic is fine. I just have auditory processing disorder. Ah, yo, same. I do not process sounds very well all the time. Uh, In fact, I have very limited directional hearing. So, like, I. It's part of why I actually have the subtitles, so that I can see what's going on around me in Minecraft. Um, but I was asking what you're cleaning. I think I already asked that. I think I've asked that multiple times at this point, and I'm not sure if it's come across because I'm pretty sure my words are feeling glitchy right now, which isn't good. Cleaning house because relatives. Ooh, Thanksgiving. Yay! Um, Thankfully, that's not the problem I have with this Thanksgiving. No, I have to get all my stuff in order because I'm gonna be visiting relatives, which is, that's fun. First time I've seen them since I've come out. But hey, I get to talk to my therapist tomorrow about it. I know that just because of like when things are going down, that's always fun. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Ah, fuck, we're gonna have to hide in a whole ad. No. Alright, I'll wait to say anything interesting until after the ad. I'll be uninteresting. If you don't have an ad, it's probably because either Twitch doesn't think there's anything you'd like that's being advertised right now, or you're subbed to me, which would be cool, but again, no pressure. Okay, we have to get into a hole now. Um, ad over? Okay, cool. Yippee! Um, yeah, I'm not exactly looking forward to this Thanksgiving. I think it'll be fine. Liver knows my favorite for the stream. Good to know. Um, it should be fine. Thanksgiving will probably be fine. But it's just, it's one of those things where it's like, it gets you nervous. But yeah, so that's kind of where I've been mentally. But again, like I said, I have another appointment with my therapist before then, so I should be able to work through. Speaking of, I don't think I ever did my therapy homework. Oh well, there's still time to do it. Maybe even more time because I think D&D is going to be canceled again. We're entering the that phase of the year that grown-ups who play D&D understand. Ah, it's the moon. Grown-ups who play D&D understand this. The time of year where all of a sudden nobody has time to play, so you go on a hiatus, and at first the hiatus is like not, like, explicitly stated until, like, it is finally explicitly stated. And I really hate that. I really hate not having it explicitly stated. I recently somewhat figured out my gender and haven't told my parents, because the last time I told them I chose a name, they made fun of me and made me not want to use it. Oh. Can you update me on your pronouns then? Uh, want to make sure I keep those right. Um, my school D&D club campaign is utter chaos. It's a non-series campaign with 10 players and a freshman DM. Okay. Pronouns are she, they, he, in order of preference. Gotcha. Alright. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, having people in your life that don't respect you is difficult, especially when it's family members you care about. Alright. That's just enough light to keep things from spawning. Like, I purposefully did not come out until I had a pretty solid understanding. Um, which did mean that I ultimately had to make this not a bumpy if possible. It's kind of funny because a bunch of people cannot comprehend the fact that someone can use both she and he pronouns. Yeah. Some people just don't get it. But that's just how it works. I mean, gender, at least for a lot of trans people, is... Oh, trans and non-binary. Well, I mean, non-binary is under the trans umbrella. A lot of people don't get gender because it is a very personal thing. So, sometimes you kind of got to give a little bit of grace in the early periods as long as they respect. And if they don't respect, no grace. How new is this hardcore world? We are on, where is the day thing? Day 0. Hi, Velxa. So we're pretty new. My gender is basically 1/3 male, 1/3 female, and 1/3... The end dropped off, but I'm assuming just either non-binary or some combination of keyboard smashes. My gender is like if a man and a woman had a baby. So you're a gender abolitionist, Velxa, I see. Not my style, but more power to you. It's purposely left blank. It's gender void. Ah, I see. Valid. Yeah, it's I don't know if you're going through like a phase where you're still if you're just kind of like getting the hang of what's going on or if you you're pretty confident. But I know that for me it took a bit of time messing around with the non-binary label to kind of realize that I'm not really that non-binary. Um, like I am and I'm not, you know? Like it's hard for me to tell how much of me being non-binary is legitimate enviness. Yeah, that's why I said somewhat. I am and I'm not is so real. Yeah. Yeah, like I use non-binary for now to describe what's going on because due to complicated insurance shit, um, that might be resolved soonish, uh, I cannot transition. And there is not much I can really do about it right now. Um, eventually I'll be able to do that, and at that point, like, I'll probably get a better idea of exactly how non-binary I am. Because, like, it might just be me being autistic and, like, not necessarily dealing with the world the way most people do. But I'm not sure. Um, like, when it comes to, like, the whole being and not being non-binary thing, like, I don't use they, them pronouns because they don't feel right for me. Like, honestly, they, them kind of gives me more dysphoria than she, her. Um, so I just don't use they, them. Even though I kind of purposefully give off some, like, vibes of he, they. Because it's those vibes. Like, definitely not those pronouns, you know? Gender is just so wild and confusing. We figure it out eventually. Some of us. Some of us figure out we don't want to figure it out. Which is also completely valid. Because of how my gender is, I've made jokes about being gay cubed since I'm also bi. That's a funny way to put it. Meanwhile, of course, I'm just like, yeah, that's a much better way to look at it than the way that I've felt about things. Because like just so you know, diamond pick wouldn't break as quickly. I'm trying to get iron. You should use one instead. I do. This is we're on day one. Patent. This is day one of hardcore. I don't have diamond. I just got iron. No, at this point we're on day one. Day zero has come and gone. Oh, I appreciate the attention to detail. Well, you last said day zero. Yes, because it was. It is no longer, because I was hiding in a hole for the night. Okay, I'm gonna look around a little bit more, see if I can't find either more sheep. Ooh, I need to cook food, so I'm about to die. Well, I'm not about to die, but I'm about to starve. See if I can get a little bit more wool and iron, and then we'll head back to 00 and set up camp. That's kind of like the thing about me is I prefer to stay. Um, I prefer to stay like really close to spawn because it's easier to find my way back home if I get lost. You said you purposely give off vibes or something. Someone explain that, please. So I feel like I give off he, they vibes, and that is partially on purpose because that is very similar to how I generally feel about myself. I don't know if that's how I'm going to feel forever or not, but it's how I feel now. And despite that, I really don't like they, them pronouns. What are he, they vibes? Guy, but not quite guy. I'm sorry, Patents, that's literally the best I can come up with. I feel like I give off he, they vibes, which is sad because I want to be leaning more towards she, they. Velxa, since I've met you, I have viewed you as like more of a she, they. Your vibes are very strongly she, they. Don't worry about it. Like, I have to consciously make an effort to use they, them for you, because my default for you is she, her. It's a journey, they'll get there eventually. Sometimes I find it really annoying that somehow, like 2 hours after a public SMP opens, people have already beaten the dragon and have full enchanted diamond. Yeah! Now I say this as somebody who, like, when I was helping test out a server, did immediately go to the Nether and go bastion hunting. Yeah. OMG, no way. That's actually very nice to hear. Oh, you're welcome, Belxa. I'm glad to make you happy. I don't think I'm a vibe noticing individual. Honestly, Patents, I'm not good at vibes either. That's part of why my gender is so hard for me to parse. I give off infernal screaming vibes, which is my favorite kind. That's the kind of vibes I feel whenever I'm, like, playing Minecraft and somebody... Hydrate. Um, the infernal screaming is how I feel when I'm trying to manage people doing dumb shit in Minecraft. You know, that thing that most people in this chat know very much about. I mean, infernal screaming is more in the chaos gremlin way than the angry evil way. Do I get evil? Is it me? Am I the drama? Most people in this chat don't really know, though. That's true. They don't know how it feels. Some people, some people know what I'm talking about, even if they haven't experienced my anger. They've seen it. This sounds like a threat. It is a threat, Patent. Next time we play Minecraft together, you're getting it. Shit. They'll know in a few months. That is true. Give it time. Oh, I should. For this record, the last time you beat me, you had triple jump and netherite. Okay, and I more mean like in the I make sure people just don't randomly die in Minecraft way, not the I am a scary, violent Minecraft player way. Because I'm not scary, nor am I violent. Well, I am a little violent, but not particularly. Though I did eat a man once. You can't stop me. I can and will stop you, Patent. Time to make another hole. Oh, that is not something I can break with. Just a thing. Boop, boop, boop. I actually had an idea to be completely normal for the entirety of that recording slash streaming session and gaslight everyone else into thinking you were crazy for thinking I would act insane. Okay, I understand that would be funny for you, but that would not be entertaining for literally anyone else. I ate someone in D&D after they tortured children. Let's just ignore the fact that me and someone else tried eating those same children. God, I love D&D. I do appreciate the thought patents, because the thing is, I would find that hilarious at the end, but I think we would be the only two people that would find it funny. Ooh, cool. I have other ideas. You don't you worry. I swear if you start setting people on fire or yourself. You know how much I have to deal with I have to deal with not only my son just randomly setting himself on fire because he feels like it, I also have to deal with Redley setting himself on fire. At least I had to deal with the old Redley. You should add Squirtle. I'm thinking about it. I feel like the dynamic we could have, even without him, is a good enough one that I'm not sure I want to risk upsetting that balance. Maybe we don't do that for the test, and then afterwards. Because, like, I know at first I was, like, hoping to do, like, a bigger thing, but, like, honestly, as time's gone on, I've just kind of been like, I like what we have here. And that being said, I do just want to make... I want to give this dynamic a just twist. Not a twist. I want to give it a test. I still don't understand the idea. Okay, patent. We're going to get on a Minecraft server. Aternos, because it's free. And I don't have an income right now. By the time we get started, I probably won't have much of an income. But of course, if it gets too much like straight up chaos, I can adjust. Good. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get in a Aternos server. We're gonna set that server to hardcore. And Belxa and I are gonna try to keep you guys alive. The main reason I was like that on Portals was a lot of people were very lame. You know what? You said it, not me. Oh yeah, that reminds me of an idea for a fun little video to make. Ooh. Care to share, Belxa? Wyvern says lol. It would be like 3 question mark teams with the same amount of members on each team. 1 builder, 1 miner, and 1 farmer. I decay what the last one would be yet, but basically all the teams compete to see who can make the best base and also kill each other. Can I get in on that, please? If you need people, I will do anything. Yes? Yippee! Yeah, honestly, if people want to make content of any kind, uh, just ask. I will probably say yes. Not any kind, but like, I like hanging out with people and I like making content. So if you want to combine both of those things, don't feel guilty about asking. And if you just want to hang out too, that's also fine. Ooh. You could have, Troublemaker for each team, or a PvPer. So like with a Troublemaker, that would be someone who like goes around and stirs up shit in other group. And with the PvPer, they just, you know, kill people. You know, for fun. We're getting to the good blocks. Oh, yes, that's such a good idea. I love brainstorming. Causing chaos is so silly goofy. It is. And I really like it. I like, honestly, I like going back and forth between, like, the, confident, uh, know-it-all, and also, like, pure chaos. I generally feel like I'm bad at pure chaos, because I tend to like order. Oh, diamonds. Creating ordered chaos, that's fun. Two kinds of autism slash J. Yep. Inside of you there are two wolves. Both of them are autistic and neither one of them can decide what vibes to give off. Not vibes again. I'm sorry, Patience. Yeah, that's actually a bit of an issue for me. I'm very bad at vibes. Like I'm trying to get my sister to help me with my character playlist for Aircraft. And I am just struggling to come up with vibes. I cannot explain them to her. She's just like, tell me what this guy wants. And I'm like, I don't know yet. And then she's like, well, you can't expect me to make a playlist off of a character if you don't know what they want. And I say, bullshit. Even though I know that's 100% correct. But you know what? Not like I'm going to tell her that. Oh, that's the problem. I feel like if you chase chaos, like if you have a designated troublemaker for the team, takes away a bit from it because it's forced. IDK if this sums up what I'm trying to say here. It messes up the balance. True, but the idea would be to cause trouble for the other teams, not necessarily your own. I struggle with character playlists not because I struggle with vibes, but because none of the music taste gives the specific vibes I need for certain characters, and the ones that do have like one very specific song, excuse me, that they are actively based on. Ooh, that is rough. Can't relate, but like, that sounds rough. Just make music then easy. I mean, that's what Bradley does. Bradley actually made like a whole ass theme song for the Nearcraft server. Not with like lyrics or anything, but like it's a little instrumental track. It's pretty good. Make 2 albums before each D&D session? Bruh. I want to, but I just don't have the patience to learn. Yeah, that's kind of where I am at. I do want to learn music, but I Do not. I cannot get myself to care enough about it to do it. I'm the kind of autism that wants to do everything and ends up doing nothing. Yep. This is sick Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay, though. Do I still have that in my tags? Take it out. Yeah. Alright. It also says you're English. No, it says that I'm speaking English. A lot of people include that in their tags. I don't know why, because you can already... There's already a setting that has that information. So basically, you're just... You're just wasting a tag, IMO, but... It says that you're autistic, transgender, and English. Do you want me to change that to American? Want me to change that to American patent? Would that make you happy? Would anything make you happy? In Nearcraft. Well, just because I'm not... I don't update things every single time. Oh no, that wouldn't be good? What wouldn't be good? Saying I'm American? American tag. Yeah, that would kind of come off kind of Republican, wouldn't it? Yeah. Gosh, I hate having to, like, deal with, like, oh, yeah, gotta manage, like, all of this various stuff to not come across one way or another. Gives off fuck ye America, fuck ye America. Yeah. I don't want to talk about society with you, but I feel like Europeans wouldn't like it. Valid. I was talking about the response, not that. Okay. Oh, my dog is insisting on getting comfort from my sister, which makes sense. She's not been doing too hot lately. She's doing better. And we love her for it. Yeah, poor baby's just been going through the ringer right lately. Though, if you want to debate religion on stream, we can, because we never did. Patent, I feel like debating religion with you would be A, like pulling teeth, and B, very bad. Because, like, I don't think I have any, like, hot takes that would get me canceled or anything, but, like, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean I want to talk about it in front of people. Start with Hinduism. I know nothing about Hinduism! I just know that there's a bit of a problem with Hindu nationalism in India right now. That's about all I know. Oh, and, like, Uh, well, no, I guess I don't know anything else. I know a little bit about one of the myths. Religion is not a very fun topic to discuss when it's not the main topic of discussion. Yeah, I agree. Myths are religious stories. Hot take by Gecko. Oh, yeah. Hot take by Gecko. I vaguely know a little bit about one of the myths of, like, one of the main guys that gets people that gets reincarnated a lot. And that's about all I have to my knowledge, other than the actual Hindu nationalism in India right now. Not saying that like all of Hinduism isn't like Hindu nationalism, but it's like Christian nationalism. Christianity isn't inherently bad in of itself, but I mean, a lot of it is, but you know, nationalism attached to a religion is generally not a good thing. The outcomes are rarely beneficial. And what does that say about society? You say peacock, and nobody bats an eye. Say peacock, and society goes wild. Okay, we are in just about spawn chunk. Oh, we are. There's a content creator that I've seen who calls Christian nationals. Um, well, we're not gonna say that word because you know how internet can be. Um, and as someone who grew up, if not direct, like pretty much not quite in full Christian nationalism, but like adjacent enough that like I can easily say I was. But um, I can tell you from experience, there's a lot of overlap between those two groups. A lot of Christian nationalism does end up leading to really, really bad shit. Speaking from experience. Okay, I was just jokingly instigating Gecko into talking about politics, but I didn't expect it to fall apart this fast. Do you even know me, Patent? What's everyone's favorite color combinations? Hmm, that's a hard question. I would say I am a sucker for blue and purple. Um, red, white, and blue, personally. Okay, Mr. American. My favorite color is the entirety of the blue-green range. Ooh, that's good. That's a fun mix. Can't believe thought can't believe Peyton thought I wouldn't take the bait. Alright, hang on. Tab, pull up, circle, generator. I thought you'd take longer to talk about Christian nationalism. Bro, that's like what I grew up in. It's really not that hard. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do for my house is I'm going to build a circle into this mountain. Maybe more than one, even. Wait, no, that's not how that goes. Wait, it is? Is it how it goes? Bum, bum, bum. Yes. My grandpa used to own a donut shop, so kind of similar. Just off the top of my head, I can recall like 3 times, not well though, that a stream has gone into talking about Christian nationalism. Are you specifically talking about my streams or just streams in general? Because I'm pretty sure I know the answer, and I'm a little afraid of what the answer is. Yours? Fuck. This needs to not become my brand. Way more than 3? Yeah, definitely more than 3. But, like, if 3 is all that, well, yeah. If 3 is all that Wyvern can recall, then clearly it's only been 3 patents. Not more than 3. Look, it's something that I end up thinking about a lot, so like it becomes. I have the worst memory in existence. I'm lucky it's not 2. Mm. Like I grew up adjacent to enough like conservative Christianity cult type shit that it's very easy for me to go down into that rabbit hole. I need to work on that though, because I feel like it's a problem. Okay, so we have a circle. Now we're going to make a chest And okay, do we want to fill this with cobble or do we want to go get glass? Need to set up torches in here because, you know, I've probably asked this before, but do you like Pokemon? Uh, I think you have asked this, and I've been I I played a little bit of I really enjoyed Pokemon Go when it came out. Um, Beyond that, not particularly. Um, that's kind of been my experience with it to this day. Not to say that I wouldn't get into it. Um, it's just I've never been particularly interested. I love how Peyton was like tried to like bring up an entirely different fraught political topic. Then goes, okay, never mind. Let's talk about Pokemon. Recently, Go has gotten like a somewhat very slight resurgence. Really? I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm currently doing an essay on it, so ooh, good luck. That's gonna be a tough one. You know, that might be fun because like I'm not gonna be in my like I'm gonna be out of town a little bit, and those days that I'm gonna be out of town are like days I typically stream. So like maybe I could do a tiny stream from my phone. Though that would 100% give away my location, but you know, as long as we're not there anywhere for too long, should be fine. Get doxed speed run. Yeah, well that's why I wouldn't do it near my house. Good luck. Yeah, I shouldn't. Yeah, that's just gonna be stupid. Okay, so that's definitely a little bit better. The question is, what do I do with those corners? Because now that those corners look kind of weird. Maybe I add, I think I want to add like stairs in those areas. Burn off the corners to get a kind of rustic look. Hmm. I know you're being like weird about it, Peyton. Well, not weird, but you're being like a little like, you know, goof about it, but that actually isn't a wholly bad idea. Hmm. Have to go take a shower, be back anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour? Alright. Good luck with that. Uh, showers are typically a bit of a battle for me, so I 100% get it. Take all the time you need. Might not be live in another hour, but I guess we'll see if, my D&D group has said that that we're not gonna make it. I really hate the unofficial hiatus. I hate unofficial hiatuses in D&D. It's just, it's annoying because, like, it takes so long for people to finally say, hey, this is what we're doing. I often forget I'm supposed to be cleaning myself and just go, hee hee, warm water. Yeah, it's so nice. I also forget I need to clean myself, but it's more of a I just don't shower thing than a um not really putting in the not like doing the thing that needs to be done thing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do there. No one likes cold showers here? Nope. Okay, what that doesn't look quite right. So we're gonna do that a little. What does that look? Sure, that's better. Yeah, I do not like cold showers. They're like literally the worst. We're gonna make one of those. Alright, so that is gonna help us figure out where our house is, because it'll, like, put little puffs of smoke in the air. It would be better if I had a hay bale to stick under that, but you know, I'll take what I can get. Um, did I not make stairs? Should burn around it for realism. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit of interior. We're gonna do like little. Ooh, I could throw in some fence posts. That would help. Now I got the State Farm ad. Fun, I guess. We're gonna stick that there. We're gonna do this in here. Add an AI ad. Back. Yippee. I really like how this is turning out. Thank you for giving me this idea painted. I know you probably were meaning that as more of a joke, especially because you said burn, but I do think this is working out a bit. Yeah, I wanted you to burn it all down. Yeah, I figured. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm trying to work on the texturing of stuff. Ooh, what if I add some unstripped logs in there? IMO burning things down is much faster and more efficient than building something. Well, I mean, if you don't need to survive, I suppose it is. One thing I do want to get soonish is um, some glow lichen. That way it stays like this. Ooh, we're gonna put in a beam here, so it looks like it's had to be like replaced because of a fire. Air tick is on! I can burn this godforsaken forest out of my way. Yippee! If Minecraft doesn't give you fall colors, you make your own. I don't know what you mean. Okay, so what I need at this point is bone meal. So I'll stick that in there. And make the door. For forests turn red and yellow. Yeah, I guess that makes some sense. Whoa, you mean like by burning it down? Look, Patent, I never said I was a smart person. Actually, that's a lie. I have said I'm smart, but only on a technicality. No, I skipped a bunch of context. Oh. Do you want to fill me in on the context? Or do you just want to say there was more context and then never say anything else? My brain thought of things and I sent the ending through. Sent the ending thought. Ah. I was gonna, but maybe now, maybe not just 'cause. You're that Captain America meme. No, I don't think I will. That's nice. I used to play with this Minecraft mod that introduced seasons, which was nice because I missed having fall colors because of where I lived. Oh. Yeah, I'm not much of a mods kind of guy, honestly. The one thing, right now I'm in an area with the fall colors, so I thought of that. Makes sense. Alright, so we got our little respawn point, even though it's not gonna do us much good. Because, I mean, you know, you respawn in hardcore, you're just dead. Yes, I wanted to make a bucket. Any sick Thanksgiving plans? Yeah, I'm gonna go see family. Which makes me feel sick to the pit of my stomach. Because this is the first time I've seen them since coming out. Fuck, I was supposed to... Need to do that without something in my offhand. So we're gonna spend some time with relatives. It's probably gonna be a little awkward at times, but I'll manage. Unfortunately, Thanksgiving is like right over the days that I usually stream. So like I'm gonna have to figure out like a time frame where I can potentially do a little bit before I go. So like I wanna get into a schedule, you know? Yeah, hopefully like I am actually potentially about to get a job. Um Not 100% sure, but it's looking like I'm maybe the only person that applied, so we'll take what we can get. By we, I mean me. I need to build like a system to get up here faster. Not sure how, but I will. But yeah, you got anything interesting going on, Patent, for Thanksgiving? That you feel comfortable sharing, of course. No need to share something you're uncomfortable with. We may end up eating duck since my mom already bought duck for some reason and we don't have a turkey yet. Well, that certainly sounds interesting. Guys, I have lost my house. My house has my bed in it too. It's 1 block wide, so understandable. It's not 1 block wide. It is many blocks wide. It's... It is recessed into the mountain, I will admit. And my birthday will be coming up, so I'm gonna get a new hat. Cool. You know what? I should use barrels in here, like on on the interior corners, because those have a very similar color um, to the spruce wood, like a drunkard would say. I don't understand, but okay. You always know what to do, Patent. Hydrate, hydrate. Never mind, you aren't drinking from a barrel right now. Don't need to dignify that with a response. I don't need to dignify that with a response. I don't need to dignify that with a response. Pated, what are you doing? Just a mere vase? This isn't a vase! It doesn't have, like, the bevel. Someday I'm gonna show up to a stream and I'm just gonna drink straight out of a vase while looking dead into the camera in full screen. And it will never be addressed again. Bevel-less vase. Alright, what can we grab from here? Is there anything? Nope. I need to get more food and fast because I am going to die if I'm not careful, and I am not always careful. What is your favorite season? It's really hard. I am not much of a seasons person. I'm more of like prefer certain temperatures. Like that's about it. Like I don't particularly care when those temperatures come. Honestly, I like the change in the seasons too. I like it not always being the same outside. Like the temperatures in a season. I would say I greatly prefer um times of year where it's like low 70s. Just because it's like it's just cold enough that you can like layer a little bit, keep cozy. And also I just genuinely like the feeling of like a coat on my arms. Um and uh there was another point to that. A coat in the 70s? Well, not like a coat, but like a hoodie or something, or a jacket. Your favorite is 40s to 60s. Ooh. Okay, so what I've done here is I've made this whole area water source block so that I can always just grab more water. I like the feeling of my face being frozen. I hate it. I despise it. I don't like it. Okay. So that also adds a little bit of texture to the interior. Um, so you can wake up and immediately get a nice beer. Okay, patent. Beer is kept in barrels. Yeah, but like, there isn't beer in Minecraft. Or at least, not unmodded. I actually have a friend, I know somebody on, who, like, really enjoys, like, um, brewery mods. Yet, that is true. It might make it to the base game eventually. You never know. I should set up little herms. Basically like a way to keep track of where I'm going and what's around me. Beer battered fish kinda sucks, IMO. I wouldn't know, I don't like fish. Or beer. I tried beer once. It wasn't good. Beer funger is fine and all, but like, very yucky. Alcohol, just in general, yucky. Of course, anytime my dad, like, finds a dessert that he likes, his immediate response is, "Oh, what would happen if we put X alcohol in there?" And it's like, come on, Dad. You know how that makes me feel. Don't like it. Eee! I get nervous whenever I see polar bears because, God forbid there's a baby there. I don't think I have the, capability to survive a mama bear. I've never seen a polar bear. I mean, I would hope not. I think you live in an area where there are, although I don't know where you live, so I guess I wouldn't know. Maybe you do live in, like, Alaska or something. But if you live in Alaska, I'd be surprised if you hadn't seen a polar bear. I think I saw one at the zoo once, but I don't remember. We need to get a flint and steel in this place to the ground. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one at the zoo either. Alright, that should be plenty. Oh, I should... That's the thing, I don't remember if I have. It's been so long. I think the last time I went to the zoo, I was in DC for a doctor appointment. It was fine. It wasn't great, but the first time I went to the zoo, uh, I was like, it was for my sixth, no, my sister's fourth birthday. Never mind, the local zoo, I checked, the local zoo had one until I was youngish, so it's possible. Yeah, for like one of my sister's birthdays, I went as a kid. Okay, so from here, what I want to do is... Now, I think we should go a little further before we do like a branching thing. I think we're probably reaching close to the end of stream. Not quite yet, but like soon enough. So what I want to do is I want to build like a series for this space. I want to build like a tube that goes all the way through the mountain, then have like offshoots that also go all the way through the mountain. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of that space, but I want to do it. I think Brick would like this build. He likes mining in Minecraft. What is your least favorite part of Minecraft? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Hmm. I honestly don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the combat, but that's also just a bit of me not being good at combat. So I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that. Um, I think the one thing would be it's very feature dense these days, and I would like to see I would like to see a 2.0 for Minecraft someday, soon-ish. Not like next year or next 2 years type of soon, but like maybe 5 years. Um, or essentially they focus in on like a lot of the core features and the things that people really, really like and go with that. Um, because like when it comes to trees, it feels kind of bloated right now. And also at the same time, like there's just not enough variety. Like for example, a lot of people want to build with blue wood. Can't do that. Um, I mean you got the planks of that one thing, but like that's it. You know, we should make the corner here. What about y'all, my dear viewers? That is not what I meant to do. I'm appreciating the variation in songs and the use of more than one song. Yeah, yeah, that's probably for the best. Uh, I just kind of needed to pop on something and just didn't feel like choosing, so I just grabbed Paramore playlist, popped that on. Also, it's Paramore. Paramore's good. Love Paramore. I didn't know you liked Paramore, Paint It. I didn't think it's cool, but like, you know, just did not expect it. Personally, and I don't think this is a popular opinion, I prefer streams and videos with absolutely zero background music. I can kind of get that, though I do disagree. Um, oh, you like five or so of their songs. Fair enough. Um, I like well-balanced music and songs. If it's not well-balanced, I can't stand it. Because it's like I'm trying to listen, but like I cannot process what they're saying, and it's frustrating. Which songs do you like, Patent? Okay. Oh, I need to get a little bit of light going in here. For me, it can be hard to process what people are saying, even if it's very low. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I don't have the same opinion. Like, yeah, I understand where that's coming from. Is it like with all music, or is it like just singing? Like instrumental is fine, or is it not fine? Because if instrumental is fine, then I can do a little bit more of that in the future. I just like to have something in my ears. Instrumental is better and musicals are worse. Duly noted. I'll keep the musicals for stream introductions before I fully pop on. But musicals are very specific to one person's team. Okay. Ooh, nice pillars. They're not really. It's a the tube is like branching out in other directions. So I'm building that. Should be doing this with a stone pickaxe as much as it's gonna hurt me. Okay, fuck your pillars, Lamau. They're not pillars! They do look like pillars right now, but they won't soon. I should add pillars, though. That would be a nice touch. You should be doing it with a diamond pickaxe, actually. I'm saving my diamonds for an enchantment table. You know, I should use slabs wherever possible instead. Right, but you're gonna enchant what? A diamond pickaxe? Well, if I have a diamond pickaxe, yes, I would enchant that, but if I don't, I'll just enchant an iron pickaxe. But eventually, yes, I would. Okay. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Thank you, patent. I think I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to figure out how to include a bit more cobble into the build. Because there's just so much being made right now. Three, four. So we did just dig out the level. If you rub the trans lamp, does a trans genie come out? Let's find out. It does not. Worth a shot, though. Two, three, four. I might make one that goes all the way up to the to the sun. top of the mountain too. That would be fun. You know the trans lamp and genie joke? I'll tell it later. Okay. I do not know it, so I just came up with it, so I'd be very concerned if you did. Fair enough. That is too far. Is Nearcraft still active? I haven't been following, despite in fact watching. Yes, it is still active. A lot of people are like finishing up with school and stuff. So it's probably going to become a little bit more active soon, hopefully. Um, I know Velxa and I have some plans. Uh, so that should, even if not a lot of other people show up consistently, I think Velxa and I can do a lot of interesting stuff with the handful of people that do show up. And I mean, like, a lot of people don't show up frequently because, like, they have, like, lives and shit. Um, so, you know, it's... But yeah, we're probably about to hit a bit of a extra bump because we're doing... I mean, we just finished, like, Mayor Arc and Ghost Arc. What's happening? You were a landlord before, and now you ate a guy once, that's all I know. Okay, so, there was a mayor, he got overthrown, and in the overthrow, my son killed a man, and, then that man was like, hey, I've had a secret daughter the whole time, so we've been trying to find his secret daughter, and it did not work out well. We could not find her. Nope, that is not where that goes. Have you found someone to play the daughter? I think I know what's going on with it. I'm not gonna say anything because it's not my thing to say. But what I and a couple other people on the server did was we followed another red herring. And like I was so fed up, I said, let's build the daughter. So that's what we did. We built a fake daughter out of moss. Because in the previous season, Bradley had been was the child of the quote-unquote Moss Mama. So I thought it was funny if we just... I suggested we rebuild that, and that's just kind of where things are. Now, at this point, it's up to him to go to the far, far, far away coordinates where we died mysteriously, to a drown that we renamed his daughter, which I think was, like, brilliant. Because it just adds to the mystery. This needs dark oak. But anyways, we're hopefully going to see a little bit more content from there soon. I am currently in the process of creating a wheat field while I deal with the fact that Redley is truly dead and gone. So we did that, and now we're just kind of waiting. Yeah. See what happens next. B2W, I sent you a stream/video title for the Minecraft mentor thing that I'm not going to use because I'm not going to make content on the game. Is this the one you sent towards the beginning of the stream? Because I'm not using that one. This was like an hour ago, though. So it is that one you sent. Yeah, I see the issues with it. Yeah, you see the issues with it! Especially not doing that with, like, you know, what's going on in the Minecraft space right now. I know it's a pun. But with what's going on in the Minecraft space right now and what's going on politically with, like, trans people being viewed as groomers, I'm not gonna take that risk. Oh, I do like puns, though. Okay, so what we're gonna end up doing is we're actually going to remove this. We're gonna make this whole area. Might have another one somewhere on my Discord. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Minecraft, but only 2 people know what they're doing. With this, We now have that as a circle too. And this. Oh, this isn't really a circle. We'll figure it out. Oh wait, I think I figured it out. Ooh, oh no, that one is a foreskin joke. Hmm, might be problematic. The thing is, we don't have to come up with a name just yet. It's going to be a while before we can even do the test run. Unadulterated chaos, but we are all adults. I like that. Gonna have to be a different group. Okay, we're gonna turn this actually into an upward tube, and we're gonna have a spiral staircase. But hang on a sec. But all of this being said, I think it is time to log off. We're going to raid Matthias. So I hope y'all had fun. I will see you guys. Everyone log out of their Twitch accounts? No! Patent, no! But yeah, I will see you guys later.